if you choose to accept it, is this. Go to your computer, build a system that grows your email list and makes passive income. Without your continued involvement, you have 24 hours. Do you accept that this mission is a good idea? Yes or no? This message will self-destruct in 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
So if you ever wondered why I chose to do YouTube instead of podcasting, it's mostly to do stupid stuff like that. Last week, I was prepping a few things for the BMF launch in a couple of weeks, my course on evergreen funnels, and I decided I actually wanted to redo this right here. I accepted the mission to build a funnel in about 8 hours-ish that now can make me passive income while growing my email list without my continued involvement. And I want to show it to you, every single bit of it, step by step, exactly what I did, the whole thing, behind the scenes, right now. Step number 1 was taking an inventory of all the assets I currently have. You may have heard me mention this year already, but I'm not creating any new products for 2022. It's off limit for myself. I have to focus on what I already have, make it better, improve those products and funnels, etc. So part of that was coming into my database of freebies, courses, workshops, templates, tools, everything, and updating this. This is my product inventory. Again, all my freebies, I have them categorized. And after I spent about 10 to 20 minutes doing this, I also added a view by category. These are my blogging products, my productivity, my sales and marketing funnels, all that stuff. Once I updated the inventory for a few new things I've created in the past year, it was really easy for me to kind of pick and choose things to build a little funnel out of. Step number 2 in this process is mapping out the funnel. So this looks complicated, but this is actually just me like figuring out as I went. That's why it's a little sloppy. Here's what I came up with. Freebie into a one-time offer, a tripwire offer, if you will, on the thank you page with an optional upsell if they buy it. And that's it. And then 3 emails that deliver those products, whether or not they buy, etc. You'll see I also came down here and figured out which tags I need to create in like Active Campaign and Thrivecart to trigger this stuff. And I also did some brainstorming on, wait, where's my finger? There it is. I also did some brainstorming on how could I make this even more profitable in the future with an evergreen newsletter, a pitch for online impact, a pitch for BMF, etc. I'm not doing any of this right now. It's a super simple, straightforward funnel, but I did go ahead and brainstorm like in the future, this could actually lead to more product pitches and sales funnels, etc. Step number 3 for me may not seem important to you, but I want to help you think about your own products and blog posts and stuff like that. Almost everything you create is an asset that can be used in different ways. So here's what I did. First of all, I have a product called 1 Hour Blog Post. It's sold a lot in the past 2 years, very popular. It's one of the best things I've ever done. And I had a little upsell called Lightning Writing. This walks people through my process of creating content, all content. I have like a little step-by-step that I do for pretty much everything. So walks people through it. It was okay. There was a template, a checklist, if you will, actually. And then there was like a course with like 4 or 5 mini videos. It was very small. And I actually, I retooled it, right? I made the checklist the focus. I redid it in Canva using one of their pre-built templates. I made a print-friendly version as well with more black and white. I made it better. I improved it, and it's going to be free now. It was like $27, $37. I made the freebie the focus, the checklist the focus, and also redid the course into 1 video, down from like 4 or 5 videos. And I also updated 1 Hour Blog Post. I increased the price. I knew I wanted to make 1 Hour Blog Post even more valuable than it already was, so I created a bunch of SEO 1 Hour Blog Posts. 1 Hour Listicle, 1 Hour Info Post, 1 Hour Review, 1 Hour Versus Comparison Post. I redid all my 1 Hour Blog Post templates. They are like 10x more valuable in my opinion. I knew that was going to be like the OTO, the offer. So my point with all of this is actually to think about your own products and freebies, not as set in stone, but rather you can change and mold and improve and optimize these to be even more better, more useful for your customers, more profitable for you. You can figure out different ways to do it. Just because you created a course and you sell it for X amount of dollars doesn't mean that's actually the best way you can do it. So the takeaway here is to test and change things, and don't be afraid to experiment with different stuff. By the way, I have no idea if this will work or not. It could completely flop, but this is what I'm trying out right now. Freebie is lightning writing. It's a great checklist for how to write faster. And then the one-time offer is 1 hour blog post, the new and improved version with all the templates and that sort of stuff. All right, enough about my own products. Step 4, I've already inventoried my assets, what I have available to use. I retooled some of those. I mapped out a very quick funnel. It literally took me like 10 minutes just of like what I was gonna build. The next step was actually to create the freebie page. So I started with a template from BMF. I started with my own template from my own course, as you should too, if you have BMF. There it is, by the way. I have my template library. I came in, I quickly whipped up this page right here. By the way, special shout out to Miles Beckler on YouTube and Twitter. I swiped some of his copy layout right here. This is from one of his pages. It's my own copy, but I just I copied his layout a little bit. Swiped Miles. Thank you, Miles. By the way, best headline ever. Free something gives you specific benefit. I also heard for this in Miles' thing. Free checklist gives you specific benefit. Producing blog posts in under an hour. It's a great headline format. I exported my PDF as a PNG, just to throw this graphic up here. I wrote some benefit-focused bullet points. A gray box for the background to help this pop out just a little bit more. Some testimonials. By the way, I keep a Google Doc of testimonials for all my products. Whenever I need something, I just like come to this Google Doc and I have online impact, testimonials, BMF, 1 hour blog posts. I got the whole thing. I just keep them all in this one doc. It's pretty handy, by the way, especially if you do a lot of products. More headlines and then an opt-in. That was it. I used the BMF template to get started in Elementor. I whipped this up, added some copy, and moving on. All right, step number 5, technical stuff, implementation. I already have my landing page. Step number 5 would be to implement the freebie, have it delivered, right? And I actually did a couple of things on this step. Remember when I wrote down my tags? I went ahead and created all of these in ActiveCampaign. There were 3 of them. Registered for the freebie, purchased the OTO, and I think I made one for purchasing the upsell as well. I went ahead and created all those at one time right in ActiveCampaign. I'm not gonna show you that. It's super easy. I just wrote out 3 tags, done. And also came back into this post and made sure this form was going to trigger that. So in Elementor, it's super easy. I added an action after submit. It's ActiveCampaign, and I put in that tag. Registered lightning writing freebie. And then I went into ActiveCampaign and created the funnel, the automation. Here's what the finished version looked like. But the first thing I did was kick it off when that tag is added. And then I wrote 1 email. That's it. I didn't even write the entire email, by the way. I just did the freebie delivery. I did this first half right here. Hey, welcome. Step 1, download the checklist. Click here to download. And then I also made like a little tutorial video link right here. Please watch this super quick tutorial. I didn't do any of this stuff down here. This is sales. We'll come back to this. So built landing page, implemented the delivery of the freebie. A tag is added when they opt in. That tag kicks off the automation in ActiveCampaign, and it sends that email with a link to download and also instructional video. That's it. Step number 6, I created the OTO sales page, the thank you page after somebody opts in. Again, I started with a template from BMF. I also wrote the copy from a template in BMF. Hashtag doyouevenblog.com/BMF, join the waitlist, and it's awesome. You'll make a lot of money. So after the freebie, and they're opted in right here, I also included a redirect in Elementor. Super easy to do. This page is frozen. There we go. Redirect to the OTO page, which is this. Again, I started with the Elementor template and wrote the copy. And it didn't actually take me that long. I actually copied and pasted this from my normal sales page, like my retail 1 hour blog post sales page. I copied some of those things into this as well, just to like kind of make it even easier and faster. And let's go through this really quick. Thanks for grabbing my thing and headline. And then this is benefits related copy. Really, I'm talking through the problem right here, problem, and then benefit, or problem unique solution, I think is what a bunch of people call it. Problem, solution, problem, solution. That's all this copywriting is. Oh, blogging is more, sad but true, and you have so many things to do in your business, and you know your great content is important, yada yada, right? Copy here, grab this for XYZ dollars. I, again, just copied and pasted this from the retail sales page, and that was pretty much it. It's very short. Just a little bit of copy up here, some testimonials. Here's like my offer block, what you get, and then how much it is, as well as the checkout embed a little bit of a bio right here, and that's it. Step 7 was to actually create the product that people could buy in Thrivecart. I fully recommend if you do like these one-time offer things that are like a discount or something like that, and especially if you're going to be running paid ads to it, make it a separate product. I have 1 hour blog posts that people can go buy on my website 24/7, and then I have a separate product just for this one-time offer. This is why I love stuff like Thrivecart. Thrivecart's amazing. I've been using them for years, and it's so easy just to duplicate that product. And here's what I created. Like, here's the original. I've duplicated it several times over the year, as you can see. And so I just created another one right here. It's going to be half off, so it'll be around $24 for this one-time offer. I went through, edited the pricing. There's no bump offer for this one. Set up my processing fulfillment. It's in Thrivecart Learn, which I love, and it just gives them access immediately. Checkout, I edited the checkout page a little bit. It's super simple. It's just this. I made it where you could embed the checkout, not like a separate page or whatever. So it's literally just this. There's no other copy, just that. And that's it. I made sure that it was adding the tag when they purchased 1 hour blog post, one-time offer. And I think I didn't do this part until last, but I did come over and implement this whenever they buy. So whenever that tag is added, I created a new little automation here, an active campaign that basically just says like, hey, here's your link. Thank you so much for buying, etc., etc. And I could even add on another pitch to this at the end. I don't even know where it is. It's in here somewhere. Offer. But for now, I just left it as like really, really simple. There's just one email, etc., etc. And that's it. Step number 8, I did want to implement some urgency and or scarcity, why they need to take action immediately. So I did implement a 24-hour, one day, if I did my math correctly, deadline funnel timer. I came into Deadline Funnels. I already had an account with them. If I didn't, I wouldn't have even done this step, quite frankly. But I did. And so I created a new campaign. I'm not going to go over Deadline Funnel in its entirety right here, but I will also hashtag self-promote that BMF. I have a full tutorial of Deadline Funnels for MailChimp, ActiveCampaign, Flowdesk, ConvertKit, Drip, all that stuff. I have those in BMF. You can go check those out, whatever. Doesn't matter. But I did 24 hours. I made sure the code was active on my page. You can see it right down here. I was just testing it and implementing this yesterday, which is why it says only 3 minutes, but it's a 24-hour timer. And I also made sure that my emails, this is when I went back to my automation and added in a little reminder just at the bottom here of this welcome email. I delivered my freebie, remember? I have a link to the training video, and at the very end of this, I said, by the way, don't forget, ActiveCampaign, you silly goose. There we go. Don't forget that if you're interested in 1 hour blog posts, you can get it for half off for the next 24 hours. And then this is my Deadline Funnel link. And then I have the Deadline Funnel timer right here. I also did that in one other reminder email, which is actually the next step. I'm going to skip ahead. Step number 9 was actually fleshing out the 3 emails. The freebie email that you just saw, I already had mostly written just to deliver the link to download the freebie. I put a Deadline Funnel timer in there, and then I went back and added one more little pitch email. Let's see if ActiveCampaign will bear with me here. Aha, here we go. So after that one, I wait 19 hours, and then I do a little test right here. Did they buy or not? If they bought, well, then we're not going to send them another reminder email to buy. We're just going to kick them down here, wait for a couple of days, and I can show you what this is later. If they did not buy the one-time offer yet, I'm going to send them a nice little reminder email. It's basically just, hey, here's another quick reminder that you only have a couple of hours left. After this, the price goes up. If you want to get 50% off and produce content faster than the Flash, click here to get instant access and another Deadline Funnel timer. And that's, and then one other email if they buy, like in a separate automation. If they buy the one-time offer, here's how to get access to the one-time offer. I did that like if they purchase email. That's it. 3 emails. Very simple, very short. It did not take me any time. I already had the templates in BMF. That was like copied and pasted, and it was really easy. So what do I have now? I have a freebie that's promoted on every single page of my website, pretty much, where people can download it. It's helpful. It's valuable. I have a nice little training video there. Nice for my audience. Didn't take me any time because I already created the product ages ago. Implemented a one-time offer. Now I have passive income coming in. I have no idea how much because I just launched it yesterday. I just finished and launched it yesterday. But it's there, and I don't have to do any work for it now. It's up and running. If I choose to run ads to it in the future, I absolutely can, and hopefully I can get those leads to pay for themselves. Self-liquidating offer. I run ads, hopefully that OTO right there and the upsell will break even at least with the cost of running ads, and now I'm just growing my email list for free. And then of course people will buy BMF from me later on down the road, or join Online Impact, or buy other products, or like whatever that is, and so now I'm like profit, right? Powerful, powerful, powerful. And now I don't have to do any work for it right now. I can come back and analyze and optimize later if I choose to, but it's done, it's running, it's active. For the time being, it is now passive income. So if you would like to learn how to do this and have me do it with you and for you, go check out doyouevenblog.com/BMF. BMF is my Evergreen Funnels course, and I also just do it for people. Done for you and done with you. There are two options there. Go check that out. Join the wait list if it's early. And we'll build some passive income funnels for you, my friend. All right. I hope you enjoyed this video. Drop me a comment if you have any questions on anything, or just want to say, hey, and Pete, thanks for the video, and you're awesome. I'd appreciate that too. I hope you have a lovely day. Adios.